So I want to show you as a first time person in a show what you would be going through. You just follow the signs for vendor entry. I also have a sticker on my windshield that lets me have access to this back road to get into this gated show here. So there should be someone standing up here guiding us in, and then I'll drive through the little show area here and to the test tire booth.
Morning, have a great day.
You too, thank you. The staff here has been really friendly. As you can tell, they're greeting you in the morning, telling you have a great day.
Tell me again, what the actual fuck is up with
That guy didn't seem too happy. But, that's sometimes what you get if you deal with a lot of people and you're running a show and you're trying to set up. You might not be too happy early in the morning. So this show starts at 8:30. It's currently 7:30. And this is kind of what you would do if you are a part of the show. You're coming in, you're setting up, you're wiping off all the dew from last night and drying out your tents. Alright, here's Test Tire. This is the booth that we're in. I'm gonna get myself situated here. Now we have orange markers on the ground where our space is, so I'm gonna probably just do a couple alignments here and get within my markers so that you give the person next to you enough space to show off their Jeep. All right, I'm gonna get my awning set up and get all my gear out and get ready for the show. I'm gonna be taking some photos here shortly. We're waiting on the rest of the crew to come in. Some of the guys that are gonna be in our booth with us this weekend is JK Land. Look at this beautiful rig here. It's got the Test Tire Ridge XMTs on there, Fittipaldis. Beautiful looking wheel. And we have an all black Fittipaldi here on an MT. And that is Nashville Off-Road Club. And then we have my 37s on Fittipaldis. These are the XRT Pros. So everybody's just kind of coming in, setting up. It's Wednesday. This kicks off on Thursday at 8:30. And Tesh is still waiting on some Jeeps to show up for display. They got all their tires out here for the customers to come by and check them out. Excited to be here. I think this is going to be awesome. This is our first show this size with the Jeep. And then we have Trail Hunter USA over there from the Bronco group that we ride with from when I had a Bronco.
But yeah, so 1 o'clock, we're gonna get some photos. Some other people are rolling in. Test tires, y'all. I'll have the link in the description where you can buy those tires from.
For the next few minutes of this video, I'm just showing you what it's like to come in as a guest who has been invited by a vendor to be in their booth. Test Tires is a sponsor with our channel on Instagram, MH2 Off-Road. And these are a lot of rigs that are on Instagram platforms, or they have YouTube channels. So you'll see a lot of them in booths that you recognize from Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. If you don't want to see a lot of the setup content as the rigs are rolling in, you can fast forward. This is going to just be a mix of how the weekend looked like from when the public was coming in, from when the influencers were coming in and setting up, and where I was camping. So I hope you enjoy this type of content. Let us know down in the comments if you want to see something changed in our channel, and how we go about how our view is of what we see going into these events and meeting new people. So hopefully you enjoy watching the next few minutes of this video.
We got Clayton Off-Road here, and their Gladiator. I'd like to get that suspension that's on this one. That looks like the long arm suspension, but I like the stance on this one. It's not much taller than mine, but I bet it flexes like crazy. And we got Josh over here, Lake Trail Accessories. It looks like he's right there. Hey, Josh! Back and forth. It's a very big vendor row compared to the Bronco Invasion, which was very little. This one is definitely a bigger show, and it feels more spread out than the Daytona show. So if you've been to Daytona Beach, you know that's at the racetrack. This one, they moved on top of the hill, and it's huge. And this is just all the vendors are coming in, setting up. Starts tomorrow. It's a cool rig. So Tyler showed up in his Mojave. He's got the painted, color-matched bead lock rings on now. Doors off. He went to Wind Rock and did some wheeling out there. But you can see how much taller his is in mind with those big old tires. And then there's a nice variation of color here today. Yellows, oranges, reds. That one's pretty cool. And then his wife Emma is down here. And pretty cool, kind of like an old school paint job on that one. That Gladiator is chopped.
I wanted to tell you in case I forgot.
I like the vent work that's on this one. It's got the picture window at the top. There's Emma's. And I've seen a lot of this one on Instagram, the Expedition 1. Some big old off-road lights all over that. Bead locks. He's got the gear on the back, the gear track, bed cap. I like this rear gate. What do you guys think about the rear gate for overlanding? I've seen a lot of Gladiators. Maybe I'm just looking for them more now. But we are at the Iron Forge, checking out all the Jeeps. One's got all the gear in there for laptops and tablets. And this one kind of looks like my buddy's 392. I see this one a lot on Instagram as well. Got a new graphic on it, looks really good. I'm a big fan of those fender deletes. God, I really like how they look. It makes that tire look massive. And he's got a rack in the back there.
I'm not doing. It's not in a booth.
Yeah. No, it looks
Like,
great.
Out here, like this bitch is like regular traffic. Regular traffic. It's nothing.
Yeah, but it's all in the details though. If someone looks, and sees the orange sparkle up there, it's all in the
It's hard
details.
to catch it though.
It's all in the
really is.
details.
It's gotta be the right light. The right angle.
Well, it's cool that the Mojave orange reflects off of it,
Yeah.
so it kind of picks it up there.
Yeah. We did the inside dash pieces.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, the powder coating on the sway bar looks awesome too.
I was just so tired of like it just being like just nasty flat black.
Yeah, and it's like changes, like mine's doing the same
it's
thing.
just kind of faded.
Right.
And I'm like, that was like one of my biggest points of contention. I'm like,
Yeah. Did you have your mirrors painted last time I saw this?
maybe not. I wouldn't get them through there again. I'd go through DA.
Yeah.
I went through Yodo, and
Oh, I see the orange. Yeah, that looks nice. So, did you do the orange on the gauges?
yeah, those are through US Speedo.
Yeah, that looks cool. I like that light gray interior you have. That looks good. And the taillights painted to match. It looks good too.
Yeah, just subtle things, but
Yeah.
just enough.
And as you can see, it is pouring rain, and I have my open road awning up with the walls, and I got a little corner staying dry. You can hear the water just bouncing off the top of this awning. Got the lights going, got a little gutter system going on over here. It's kind of draining off. Everybody's taking shelter, but we have the awning open. It's working fantastic, and we are staying dry in the little corner over here with the walls, and got a nice view still. Some people are wearing their raincoats and walking around. We're at the Tesh Tire booth, and this is a lot of fun. This is part of shows that you have to account for in camping. And if you have a 270 awning like this one, you have dry shelter.
So it's day 3 for me here at the GSM Jeep Invasion. It's been a great experience. I rented an RV to stay in instead of a hotel, just to kind of get out of the hustle and bustle of all the traffic and people coming in and out. You talk to people all day long when you're in a vendor's booth. So I rented a RV about 6 minutes away from the LeConte Center, and it was been a great experience. It was relatively inexpensive when you're looking at the cost of an Airbnb or a hotel. I paid, I think, $135 a night to have that privacy. As you can see, I'm headed down this camping grounds back to the center because we're going to set back up for the show today. But if you're wanting to get away from all the traffic and just get out in the woods and have a nice little place of your own to stay, get you an RV, rent one of those. And if you're splitting this with friends, I mean, you could be staying for $25 to $50 a night if you were to break that up with your group. The RV that I had a master suite on one end and 2 bunk beds on the other end. So definitely something I would do again, just to get away from the traffic and have my own privacy. And you get to drive on cool roads like this in the morning, and you're not stuck driving up and down the strip or fighting for a parking spot. But we're headed back to the show now, and we're gonna get some breakfast real quick. I found a Lonnie's Witch's Brew, which is one of my favorite drinks this time of year. I always love those little caramel apple treats as a kid when Halloween was coming around. So to have one of those flavors in an energy drink is a bonus for me. But we'll get you some footage today of Saturday, the last day of the show, and then we're gonna head on out. So
So they're gonna stuff all kinds of rigs in here. They're coming in from their Airbnbs or hotels, and everybody's getting ready. So there's MB Quartz. That's the sound system that I have in my Gladiator. We got the sound bar and the subs and the amps and the dash speakers. Sounds really good, but you can see They already have some installs lined up for this morning because the inventory is here on hand. They're able to set up a booth like this, and Josh is doing installs. They will give you a quote, and they have quite a few people here to tell you about all of the systems that they have and get you set up so that your Jeep will be rocking for that strip and cruising around. Good morning. So a lot of unloading and loading and getting ready. So this is behind the scenes of what you would do if you were to work with a vendor. And if you love V8s, man, you're gonna want one after you go to this show, because everything is either Hemi swapped or Hellcat swapped, or I even seen a Jeep yesterday that had a 347 Ford twin turbo. I'll try to get you some footage of that. It's down in the show and shine. They have tire installs happening. Yesterday they were full of Jeeps getting new tires and wheels. And a lot of these fun little displays here where you could grab a bag, grab a duck, grab a brochure, and shop. Pick out your wheel here, pick out your tire, schedule an install time. Like I said, more audio if you want Alpine, you want MB Court, they got it here. Stinger audio, different light brands. Talk to these guys too, because a lot of these guys are guys like myself. They're bringing in their rigs for these displays, and you can see, you know, what your rig would look like with a 2.5 inch lift, or as big as this guy. I mean, you have some wild stuff here, full builds, rock crawlers, daily drivers, ones that have been bobbed, like that red one back there. So here's Tyree lights. This is the 48-inch light bar that I have on my Gladiator. We also have their ditch light systems. I'm not going to interfere with him setting up, but they have a lot of stuff here that you can purchase. 20% off today at the show if you come in and you want to equip your Jeep with some lights. They have the new version that comes out, and what it will do is it actually color changes. So if you want to go with a amber to a white, you can do that. They also have ones with diffused lenses. So if you have a bed cap like what I have, you could put some of these like little smaller ones on the back, change those to a yellow for camping so you're not bothering people at night. And then there's that big 48-inch bar that I have. Come out and see them. They're running that show special. There it is, 20% off. You can use their QA scanner down there to scan that and see the rest of the inventory that they have available. And you can see the ditch lights, how they're installed there. The bar is pretty awesome because you're gonna get two colors of lenses. You can run the yellow or the white.
Is Matt over there?
Tyree lights, made in Wisconsin. So if you like that American brand light, come out and see him. Cole, it's a pretty cool guy. He's a person that I know over at Tyree, but this whole crew is great. Come out and see him, 20% off. Good. So as an influencer, it's pretty cool to see other influencers here from different states. It's hard to get to talk to some of them because, you know, the fans of coming to the show are just as excited to see them as you are. Hopefully you get to run into them in the morning and just get a quick chance to say hi or whatnot. But, you know, here's Arctic Mojave. I've seen this one on Instagram a lot. And as you can see, he's with the Fox Factory race setup. And then some of these spots are empty because, like myself, I have to take my vehicle out of here every night. So you gotta wait till like 5:15, wait for the show to be over, and then you can take your vehicle out. And then be back here somewhere around 7:38 before the show starts back up. Get back in your spot, set back up your tents, and you can get going. And if you guys have followed Combat, you can tell how big he's growing. His business is getting a lot bigger. Display's getting a lot bigger. And the cool thing about this is a lot of these guys will set up enough space left in their area, and they're doing installs at the show. So if you're not one to install stuff on your own, they have show specials where they'll actually do the install for you. So if you don't know how to install some taillights, you can get that done. I've seen stereo systems being installed, all kinds of cool stuff. Just an example of what you would see is the show specials. There's orange and yellow stickers everywhere talking about, you know, what kind of specials you could get. And you're looking at toppers for sale, parts, show mats. Yeah, stop out and see these guys. Today's the last day, but everything that you've seen across social media basically is here. It's a very large show. Just watch out for the stickers. They'll tell you all the show prices and what they have. And then there's a lot of inventory here on the tables. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. You survived yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Survived last night too, was more important.
Yeah. Man, I was tired. I went back, got a shower around 6:30, and just I was like, I'm gonna lay down before I go experience that traffic, and then I was out.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't wake up till like 7 this morning. I was like,
No way.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, have a good day, bud.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later. So, you want to make your Jeep a lot brighter and stand out and all kinds of flashy? There's big displays like this where you can buy that RGB for your Jeep, rock lights, hood lights, accessory lights. And then here's some more down here. It's a cool mix of Jeeps. You got audio equipment everywhere. You got overland builds, showroom builds. You got some factory stuff. You know, not everybody wants to completely kit out their Jeeps, but they maybe just want some color accessories and a little bit more pop. Here's Seymour. So if you need some special paint mixed for your Jeep, you bring over your color codes and they can match it up for you, and you go home with a color match can just like these. There you go, and they're conversating about his Jeep and getting some paint for that. Got odor eliminators. If you leave your tap off like a lot of people here and you get that rain that we had for the last 2 days, your Jeep is going to be stinky. So you want to get some odor eliminator. Come over and see these guys today. You can buy it by the gallon, spray bottle, or by the ounce. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Show and shines, here you go. Wash and wax. You want to wash off all those rain spots from the rain that you had this week, you can stop by and see this lovely lady with her beautiful smile. Pick up some wash and detailer. I'm sure she'll be happy to help you. Have a good morning. I really like this build over here. It's kind of tucked away. I would love to have something like this. Looks like it has some Fittipaldi wheels too. It's got that cut cab, super short, long travel suspension, 42s. That's that Falcon suspension that we had on our 2021 Bronco. Those Fittipaldi bead locks.
116, was it? Yes. Okay. Fabulous. Row 116.
I'm gonna walk back.
Across from.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
And you guys really stepped up on all the mounts, haven't you?
yeah, we're I know.
That's going to do it for this video. We're going to go ahead and head back to Cincinnati, Ohio, where we're from. We really enjoyed this event and the hospitality of Pigeon Forge welcoming the Jeep community to come into their town and basically take over it for a couple of days. Like always, like and subscribe for more content and updates to our channel. We always appreciate you stopping in and watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.